to get going?
Oh, sure. I just feel like you could have given me a lot more.
Viper already gave you double the usual. What more do you want?
Double, triple, who cares? Just give me my due.
I can't conjure it out of thin air. Try the Berserkers.
You know I can't get the goods from them?
You always come here looking for handouts. But I tell you what, come back in a month. Viper will have more by then. Deal?
I'll hold you to that.
No problem. Safe journey.
The hell you getting into? They really seem to be the only merchants here, and they don't have anywhere near the stuff I need. What are these doing here? You serious?
I got this!
Now there you go. That's it.
That thing just came waltzing in here like it owned the place. You merchant? You're just chilling. You're just chilling. What a stupid thing for this guy to need so much of. I mean, I drink a lot of coffee, but not this much.
Good to see.
There's my trusty friend. Well, did you manage to get a hold of my supplies?
Chloe didn't have your provisions.
Seriously? You mean to say you've come back empty-handed? That's not right! There's not a food shortage, is there?
Not exactly. Someone with sticky fingers.
They were stolen? Oh, for Ravok's sake, just my luck. The guards were probably too busy harassing me to notice. What do I do now?
I'll make sure Chloe holds up her end of the bargain.
I won't ask how you'll manage that, but I'm not gonna argue. Let me know when you have news.
Let's trade.
Sounds good.
Still nothing. I just want to close these stupid quests when I get them. It annoys me when they ask for so much shit that you just can't find anywhere. Well, guess we're not doing that. I don't even want to spend any more time there. It's such a boring place. I guess whatever. Let's do this. Go with this dude to the depot. Just for the hell of it.
I'll come with you to the depot.
Smart move. Follow me. Let's get the hell out of this shithole. Everyone here will try to swindle you, but not on my watch. Stay close. Wouldn't want you getting lost in all the junk.
It's gonna be a hell of a hike. Weird how, like, every NPC has a weapon, but
Our first stop is
it's
outside
not even
the
on their
crater.
hip until the first time they get
The
into
faster we get
combat.
out of here, the better. Don't want to get any more diseases.
Anymore.
I always find the climb difficult somehow. That's the disadvantage of not consuming much Elex. Your strength starts to dwindle.
You get over it. What are you aiming at? You turn the complete other way.
The air is clearing. Sweet oxygen.
Actually, the air is like 80% nitrogen, my friend.
The stink's not as bad here, if that's what you mean.
Exactly. Feeling for your surroundings, you know? That's what sets the likes of you and me apart from other Albs. The pinnacle of evolution. My ass.
I keep doing that. That has really screwed me up. Why? It's been many months since I played Gothic 2, and I'm still using like muscle memories from that.
It's fascinating. And most of our people run from understanding it.
These things take time.
You learned that little saying from the humans, did you?
You piece of shit.
Willingness, on the other hand, will to change isn't exactly something our people have to spare.
You weren't even helping there?
That'll change too, just like everything in life. what I was trying to say before I was interrupted.
Why don't you up your level then?
And risk losing my human form? No way. The people here can never know what I... The people here can never know what I am. I take the Elex I need at the depot. It's enough.
If you say so. So I guess he's not fully withdrawn. Not fully, like, undependent on Elex, but he's reduced his intake enough to not be much of a problem. Where the hell'd you go? What? Oh, Jesus.
The crater. Left by the comet. See all that beauty stretching out in front of us?
Looks like a load of tin shacks to me.
Yes, but that's only half the story. The crater might be the world's biggest junkyard, but it also symbolizes the birth of the Albs. Without the Elex the comet carried, we wouldn't exist.
So why aren't you down there
I say
extracting
nothing.
it? Surely that's where
How about
there'd be
you?
a big concentration of it.
Let's get moving.
Right. Not to make this weird or anything, but you're one of the reasons why I exist.
What do you mean
Well,
by
you
that?
made it weird.
The way I look. But, I guess I need to explain. Back when you and the humans... Oh, damn. Look at those two up ahead. I think they want something from us. I've butted heads with one of them before. You better handle this.
Nice.
You gotta make sure that they let us pass. Do whatever it takes.
What are you gonna do?
I'll watch and learn. I'm looking forward to seeing how you solve this one.
Good. Stay out of the way.
Got it.
How are you getting chili peppers to grow up here? Chilies don't like the cold. Who are these idiots?
You lost, buddy? Or were you and your friend here looking for a nice, quiet spot for some alone time?
It's a hell of a mutton chop you got there.
Oh, we sure are. And from that dirty grin on your friend's face, I think you two can give us a few recommendations.
Should I take that as a formal invitation to smash your face in? You still got one chance to save your fucking skin. Give me some cold, hard Elexit. This is a toll road, you know, and I'm collecting.
Remember what Viper said. He made it real clear we're not supposed to shake down travelers.
Do I look like I give a flying fuck what that measly bastard says? 200 shards. Right fucking now.
Eat fucking shit.
Here's my counteroffer. You pay me, and I let you live.
I knew this guy was trouble. Come on, let's make a break for it.
Look, you got the wrong idea. It's just a road toll. I gotta ask for it.
Well, your friend said you didn't.
It's not up to me. Honest.
Fork over the Elexit, and we can forget this ever happened.
You heard him. Pay the man.
What? Why me?
Just do it, damn it. Well, looks like that's settled. We're gonna get out of here.
Good idea. Get out of here before I change my mind.
Huh. Could have been worse, but definitely could have been better.
I don't know. It worked out pretty good for me.
Whoa, that was unexpected. I can't believe you spared that vagrant's life. I admit, I assume the opposite. Anyway, let's get out of here. But I do need to slow down a little. My stomach is killing me again. Let's, get a little farther.
Why does everyone down there have stomach
I
problems?
really don't know what's wrong. It's been like this a few days now.
Are you infected too?
These weak organic bodies are shit. I think maybe I need more Elex after all.
You wanted to tell me what's going on with your human body.
Many of us couldn't understand how you beat the hybrid all those years ago. And we couldn't ask you because you hightailed it out of there. But a lot of us thought it had something to do with you being able to access your emotions. So to increase our efficiency, we tried reducing our Elex consumption. Which would have happened anyway, by the way.
Why?
Simple. The converters were destroyed. Elex production dropped dramatically. Extensive studies had to be conducted on the effects of emotions and how to handle them.
Boing.
Right, as I was saying.
And how were those studies designed?
Well, you're looking at one right now.
You analyzed human behavior in the crater?
Not just there. I went all over the place. Anyway, I need a break. My body needs nutrients, regardless of the state of my stomach. Being human definitely has its drawbacks. Their immune system is pathetic. And the body always needs something. Vitamins here, proteins there, watching the metabolism, watching the blood sugar. It's exhausting. When I was an Alb, I could do incredible things all day with minimal food. But none of this is news to you. So, you want something to eat? My treat.
Yeah, sure.
I won't say no.
Here you go. All the nutrients you need in one simple can.
Is that all?
Taste it. You'll be surprised at how filling it is. I need to eat right now, or I'll run into trouble down the line. Can you keep an eye out? Make sure there's nobody following us? It wouldn't be the first time.
Expecting more outlaws?
Yep, our brush with those two earlier won't go unanswered. Let's try to minimize the risk of a confrontation, huh?
Right. I'll go see if anyone's following us.
Just walk back down the path we came from. But stay within shouting distance so I can come and help you if you need it.
I think I can handle that. See you soon.
Oh, there's an interesting, layers to this quest. Thought it was just gonna be a straight run here. Well, there's somebody.
Skibor was wrong. Nobody's following us. Time to head back.
What a silly name, Skibor.
So, how many people are following us? 3? 4?
Not a single one.
That's annoying. I was hoping for a little escalation. Nothing more exhilarating than an out-of-control situation. The risk, the adrenaline, so engaging. Still, we should get going. My stomach is still upset, but I'm just gonna ignore it. Ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Good. Not much farther now anyway. So, I've been wondering, when you kill someone, what do you feel? I have to be honest, for me, it's an incredible high. Something to really savor. The light in their eyes flickers out.
I don't like you.
Bodies tremble, like slowly squashing a bug.
The way I feel about it depends on who I'm killing.
Oh, I see. Your aversion toward or affection for a given individual determines the level of violence you administer.
You really like to hear yourself talk, don't you?
Oh, I can't be silent anymore. Not when every word, every breath...
Jesus.
Where was I? Oh, yes, Oh, I can't be silent anymore. Not when every word, every breath is a new experience dawning. But you make a good point. I'll hold my tongue for now.
I'm guessing this guy's gonna become a companion, and I don't want him to be, because he's a fucking weirdo.
Nearly there. I feel sort of... empty.
But you couldn't wait to leave a terrorist behind.
Yes, but who knows what awaits me now? It's getting harder and harder for me to stick to the local rules. How do you deal with that, when you're forced to play a role?
I don't let anyone force me to do anything.
And the consequences be damned?
I don't worry about them until I have to.
Oh, I think I understand what you're getting at. There's something I wanted to point out. Not all Albs are like me.
Yeah, I figured that one out already.
You don't understand. I'm talking about what the Albs think of you. Our realignment was largely your doing, of course, but you're not exactly the most popular guy among the Albs these days. Many Albs are struggling with this new way of life. The transition is going very slowly. When you defeated the hybrid, you gave them the option to choose between their old life and a new one.
I had no choice. I had to take the hybrid down.
Hey, I'm with you. 100% I'm on your side. Be prepared to face some resistance when we reach the depot. That's basically all I wanted to tell you. The one thing that the depot can definitely offer is complete safety. From external threats, anyway.
If you say so. Ow. Oh, he got frosty bites.
What I was trying to say before I was interrupted. No creatures, no vagrants.
There's no such thing as absolute safety.
I think I'm beginning to understand why you disappeared from the public eye back then. Nothing gets past our defenses. I guarantee it.
Those kinds
Oh,
of
not another one of
guarantees
these.
usually break when hit.
Guys, start laying into it. Ow. Much better.
Right. As I was saying.
Who's
Those
this?
kinds of guarantees usually break when hit with cold, hard reality.
That looks legit.
Actually, statistically speaking.
Spare me.
Sure, you might still be proven right. These constant attacks are taking their toll. Humans have a lot in common with that horde. They use brute numbers to overpower. Well, here we are. Your new home. Besides, I would be honored if you decided to rejoin our ranks. And
What sounds
I'm
so
one of very
gross?
few around here who can actually be pleased. So that's got to count for something. You should go talk to Radek at the gate. He'll show you around the rest of the area. Let's meet up again later. I've got something to take care of. Oh, don't forget the equipment I promised you.
Where can I find you?
If all goes as planned, I'll be at the Elex depot. Oh, speaking of which, this is for you. Normally we're all allotted fixed rations, but, well, don't ask any questions. Right, I'm running late. I'll see you later.
Alrighty. This is supposed to be the fort. No, this ain't the fort. I'm not sure I'll be able to really remember what any of these places looked like in the first game. This might have been where it's like some people hanging out, and they were like the food, like they had all the food that we need to get for the fort. What is this place? I'm not sure where the fort is exactly. Anyway. We'll get back to that. Well, is there a teleporter? There's still lava going on here, so it doesn't really make sense that there's so much snow, unless...
Don't move. Who are you? What are you... Wait a moment. Tell me, stranger. What's your name?
I came here with Skibor. Let me in.
I don't give a damn who you're here with. I asked you a question. What's your name?
Name's Jax.
Then I wasn't mistaken. Amazing. I heard you were dead. Is it true you defeated the hybrid with your bare hands?
Well, the hands are holding a sword.
Yeah, he never stood a chance.
Your efficiency is the stuff of legend. But facing the hybrid without a weapon? That is amazing. My name's Radek, by the way. Azok will want to know you're here.
Oh yeah? What else have people been saying about me?
Not just the good stuff, that much is certain. But there'll be time for that later. First, there are a few things you should know. A lot has changed since the depot was set up. Come on, I'll show you around.
I don't really want
Mark
to.
my words, we'll wind up in an oven within 2 hours. You'll see.
Why is the snow going through your hair?
I don't know what you're saying, but I give you my word that you will come to no harm. For now, at least.
You heard him. Let's get out of here.
The decision lies with you. However, I would advise you to accompany me.
Maybe later.
Are you sure? We don't see new faces around here very often. I can't guarantee anything if I don't keep an eye on you.
I'm really not interested in a tour.
Up to you. If you change your mind later and want me to show you around the depot, you'll find me here.
Maybe I'll take you up on that later, but I don't feel like it right now. Fed Rotmold. Gonna guess these are quest related. You little shit. Ow. Why are you still flying? Guess these aren't quest related. Why are you spitting, you little shit? Nyah, 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 nyah.
I lost a couple of curlers here somewhere, so if you happen to see them, let me know.
What do you mean curlers? Like hair curlers? Look like a man who uses more hair gel than curlers.
Piece of crap! These
Yeah, what?
used to be fantastic hiding spots for loot.
What towers?
Hardly anyone drops stuff here nowadays.
What
Anyone
towers? There
drops
ain't no
it,
towers.
Gets a few broken bones for their trouble.
I wonder if they are, like, mining Elex from this area now. Those converters were all destroyed, he said. But doesn't make sense that this place would be so cold and snowy, especially with lava running underground. Unless they're extracting Elex, since that seemed to make areas so cold. I hear you. Oh god.
Here we go!
Wow, that one's super creepy. Oh, I'm out of potions. Shit. Well, he's dead. Oh, that backhand bullshit. What? Ow. So far, this is the only, like, new, like, enemy model with animations that they've introduced since the first game. Victory's mine. Up and at him.
It's happening! Finally, it's happening! The comet's headed straight for us! And they laughed at me. Said I was crazy. Who's laughing now, assholes? With all this food stockpiled, I'm ready. Bring it on, big boy! Come give me your worst.
Guy's out of his mind.
Always has the last laugh.
You sure about that? Because there's... Seems like everyone else made it out better than you did. For all your preparations. Glowing entrails. Oh, maybe these are for a quest. Okay. So that was a quest. It's in the garden. I overheard Mom and Dad talking. Dad is being used as a guinea pig. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Asked Mom what a guinea pig is. She said Dad is going to a lab and they're going to inject him with medicine so they can find out what the medicine does. That is horrifying. What if he was one of them Elex, like, patients? Curious who was doing those, like, experiments before. We saw, like, signs of it. The fact that, like, it wasn't being done by the modern society of the time before the disaster, because, see, there was no Elex on the planet at the time. There's also some weird buildings. The fact that, like, you can only get to the second floor from outside in all of these buildings. Hey, there's a map. And it's the other half of the compass rose. Just what I needed. Never would have been able to get my bearings on that map without it. Look at this, even more jet fuel. Got like a whole load of this shit now. Yeah, 6 of them. And that'll put me to 34 fuel. Oh, 2, 3, 8, 6.
I'm in.
I'm in. Always something broken. I am glad that they brought back being able to loot weapons from enemies who had. Whoa, who are you?
25? No, 24. Then subtract the root of, difficult. What is it? Can't you see that I'm doing important calculations here?
I just wanted to...
It's a fancy cup you got there.
Yes, I'm sure that's very important too. But I really need to concentrate here.
What exactly are you doing?
I'm trying to solve this mathematical problem. You wouldn't understand it.
Sure won't.
Although, now that I think about it, maybe you can help me.
Oh?
Okay, so I'm sure you've traveled all over the place and dealt with some difficult situations. I'm just not getting anywhere with this problem. I'm lacking information about the analysis of certain functions.
Show me your calculations, then.
I don't think I'm brain enough to do this.
Didn't mean it like that. There's a formulary in a factory not too far from here. We went there recently to look for the book. But my partner Krull startled a bunch of creatures. I had to flee and leave the book behind. But maybe you could salvage it for me? If you do that for me, I'll be able to spare a few valuable potions.
What happened to Krull?
I have no idea. Typical of him, always getting into trouble.
Is this an
He's
Alb
pretty much
lady?
useless as a partner.
Seems like it, but none of the Albs are acting very Alby. Question risen. Yeah, you had to. Yeah, it was a very basic like multiplication equation. I think it was a guy who was just saying like, let's see how smart you are. I remember it. I don't remember like the details of it.
Where can I find the book you're looking for?
It should be located in a large factory building south of here. But keep an eye out. There might still be creatures lurking around there. Here, I'll save it to your adjutor.
How'd you know I had one?
Sure. I'll go find your math book.
Excellent. Then I'll finally be able to make progress with my work. But be careful with it. The data is extremely valuable.
Not bad.
Thanks. What a weird place to just have set up shop. I mean, there's a lot of monsters around. So, where? She's actually making me go to the dang, turn on the dang, do the dang. Okay, simple enough. Somewhere down there. I keep hearing that noise, like something's flying overhead, and absolutely nothing appears. Albs got, like, stealth airplanes now. Fucking wail on the thing. Dude just appears next to me when I get too far away. So how are you getting dragonflies in winter, place? What was that sound? Chicken. Terrorhawk. Ow. Where'd this thing go? What? You can't throw the rock. Piece of shit. What's shooting at me? Oh, is you shooting? I didn't think you had a bow.
Must have been tons of people busting their asses here back in the day.
Busting their asses?
Working. You remember that thing you did before you retired? I guess your memory's going too.
Is that a phrase Jax has never heard of? Yeah, well, that's a gross thing. Stay away from that. Oh, breaking the glass. Seems to only be one way in. Look at this ugly thing. Bunch of ugly things. Well, gonna make this awkward. Stop just keeping on walking.
Okay, well, that's enough for me.
No other way in? All these industrial buildings supposed to have more than one. I guess there was an exit here. Someone boarded it up like a dork. See you, bitches. Oh god, there's one inside. Not mushrooms recipe. Oh god, it's gonna be in there, isn't it? Okay, that was it. Sweet. I'm out. See ya, fools. Oh, bored. What are you doing? Where'd you grab that? No, stop it.
And here is your formulary.
Finally. Just what I needed. Well done. Here, this is for you. Now let me get back to my work.
Do you need any more help with your tasks?
These are all pretty complex calculations. I think most people would be overwhelmed by them. No offense.
Well, save that for later. In case I get more intelligence. I'm sure that's going to be the defining attribute for whatever she's got. Well, anyway. I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm not feeling this game today. Kind of boring me, but I don't know if that's even going to change by the time I pick it back up tomorrow. But let's let it rest for today. Tomorrow after evening, I guess we'll get a tour of the depot and see what the hell they got going on here. Looks like quite the operation. So until then, have yourselves a wonderful night. Stay safe, stay healthy, and goodbye.